You know, there's obviously some belligerency on the part of the employees of the government. Yes. Tyrants, really. They decided that they would violate their court rules. Yes. They'd violate the Supreme Court rules. They'd violate the requirements of state law. Yes. They'd violate the requirements of federal law too. And then they said, well, we're not going to go to prison. I'm going to be that person that won't be able to have them prosecuted. Yes. Now, these belligerents that call themselves employees of the United States, are you fighting against your own nation? Because I think you are. And when I inform you that this is fraud, yes, felony, treason, if I were to prove that you as a sheriff has intentionally fought against the United States, that would be making war against the United States because of your refusal to enforce the laws. Yes. See, the law is not for you to decide what it says. Yes. It's for you to decide to do what it says. Yes. And you can't change the law once it's passed into law. Yes. You have to read it. And you have to do what it says. Now, judges can't change court rules. Yes. Because they don't want to read them and do what they say. Yes. And for each and every one of you, yes, that does know what the law says, you decided to make war against the United States as American citizens. Yes. You decided, didn't you, Bill? You know, I want my sons. Yes. And Brent, yeah, you violated court rules. Yes. Heidi violated court rules. The due administration of law means that those are guaranteed rights of the named litigants, both the petitioner and the respondents. And your refusal to have her arrested for contempt of court? Yes. Because you don't want me to have my sons? Right. Because you don't want to do what the law says. Now you have every reason to do what the law says. You have to enforce it. Yeah. You have to enforce the due administration of justice. Yes. As is related to, yes, the actual court rules necessary to issue a dissolution of marriage. And when you don't, you get sued. Now, does every oath of office of this nation understand a lawsuit? You get sued. You get prosecuted. That's what happens in the United States when you knowingly commit the crime of fraud. Yes. Kidnapping. False arrest. Yeah. False imprisonment. Yeah. The refusal to exonerate the innocent. Yes. And your fraudulent use of mental health evaluations. What happens in the United States is you get prosecuted. Now, for all of those that said you were an exception to the rule, yes, that you could be a belligerent employee of the government, right, that you could be tyrants in your use of power, yes, that you could do whatever you want,